It was a great choice to choose Bundela Resort to stay in Khajuraho. We had gone to Khajuraho to see the famous temples built by Chandela dynasty, and we chose this resort to stay, and it was a wonderful experience to be in the resort. The services were excellent, the ambience was superb, and the food was too good. Everything about Bundela Resort, I loved it, and it was a pleasure to be in Bundela Resort, which is a property of my one of the juniors from Sindhya School, Prithvi Raj. It was awesome. Prithvi Raj, lots of congratulations to you for being the owner of such a beautiful and lovely property, and I'm sure it will create history in times to come. Khajuraho is a tourist place, and I'm sure when visitors get a place to stay where they are comfortable and they are taken care of and looked after properly and nicely, it's really a pleasure for them. And this is one place where I'm sure each and every visitor will get good, comfortable stay. To be in Khajuraho was like meeting the ancient art, the beautiful, lovely craftsmanship I could never have imagined. And I know since my childhood I had been hearing about this World Heritage Site. Our guide explained various aspects about these temples.
और ये कहलाता है मतंगेश्वर महादेव टेम्पल। इसमें आप देखिए आउटर वॉल पर एक भी मूर्तियां नहीं हैं, केवल अंदर ये देखिए भगवान शिव अर्थात महादेव लिंगम फॉर्म में हैं। और जो
There was so much to see, there was so much to hear about these ancient carvings that it was really so important not to miss a single word that our guide was telling us. And yes, we were concentrating on looking at the carvings and also hearing the lovely stories about these ancient temples which were built by the Chandela dynasty. The Ganesha statue, as you can see how beautiful it is, and the borders, the elephants, the human forms, the designs, and the stories which were associated with each and every carved sculpture were so amazing. And it was like reading a book when our guide was explaining things to us, and we had so many questions to ask him, and he was there to answer each and every query of ours. And it was worth getting ourselves clicked in front of these picturesque statues, sculptures I should be saying, which were built by our ancients. And these temples, these western temples, were spread in a huge area, and the entire area was so green, covered with such beautiful lawns, well maintained lawns I should be saying, and so many big trees and plants, and the gardens had been we could see this greenery all around, which was adding a lot of beauty to the structures. And each structure, each statue was associated with a story. And yes, we increased our lot of knowledge about the descriptions about these temples. And I was also amazed to find one particular fact, that some of the temples which were destroyed, our archaeological department people could not think of carving the same kind of statues again, because I could see plain slabs of stone in the place of those statues. And I was just wondering, when our ancient people were able to carve such beautiful statues in they told us that they were sedimentary rocks, they were able to do it, why our archaeological department people could not find the people who could carve such statues in the stone. and this was a little disappointment for me. But then I'm so proud of the Indian culture, the ancient India, and I'm so lucky to be born in this country where people were so talented, our ancestors were so talented. And here we came across the eastern temples which were influenced by the Jain dharma, and again so many stories related to these temples. And then we also came across this Chaturbhuj temple, which had lot many stories to be told.
इसके बाद जो ये जानवर है, ये राजा के राज का मोनोग्राफ है, इसको सहदूल बोलते हैं। ये काल्पनिक है, इच्छाओं का प्रतीक है। जिसका हेड टूटा है, ये भगवान पवन देव, वायु वाहन डियर, दिशा नॉर्थ। उसके बगल का जो मूर्ति गॉड ऑफ वाटर,
So on and so forth, and we kept on looking at the walls of these beautiful temples.
चक्र है, पद्म है। नेक्स्ट कृष्णा, कृष्ण की पहचान करें, कमर पे करधनी है। कृष्ण जब बांसुरी बजाते हैं तो इसी स्टाइल पे खड़े होते हैं। कृष्ण के तल
We were so engrossed in listening to the stories and looking at the temples and enjoying the beauty of sculptures that we completely lost any idea of how much time has passed. And gradually we came towards the end of our tour. And yes, I would like to come here again. I would like to see again all these sculptures and see the beauty of it, because more you see, more your heart goes out to those people who have done this massive work, I should be saying. Next day was our plan to visit the Panna's wildlife sanctuary. And yes, the forest was so beautiful, and also on the way we saw the Pandav falls.